Hit the button. Good. So last session was a little fun Halloween-inspired session for our humble folk. We started off with the party getting asked a bunch of questions by Eliza to get to know you all a bit better as you traveled through the forest towards the grand city of Alderheart. It took a while, but you finally, and after a few hours, finally found one of the hidden paths that Reynard said were scattered about. Looked quite unused for a while, but soon after you came across two bird folk that were being attacked by something that looked like a scarecrow and a skeleton with a pumpkin on its head. The fight was quick and with minimal damage to our party. As the two odd creatures died, they noticed two small purple orbs come out of them and head north. The two that were saved were named Ash and Lars. Ash was a merchant from Alderheart and was on his way to a dinner party for an old colleague who had an inn in these parts, but was attacked by those creatures before they found the right path. Reynard, remembering that no inn should be in these parts at all, you guys decided to help find it for Ash. Lars was a bard hired by Ash for the entertainment, he said. Along the way, Ash told you a bit more about what's going on. They're headed to the Greenfield Inn, owned by one Agatha Willowbranch, one-time head chef for a few of Ash's merchant friends, and apparently she had a business arrangement for them to go over and that he could possibly get them invited for at least the food. At the inn, you were welcomed by being not welcomed. It seemed your presence as adventurers in an inn full of merchants was a little unorthodox. A few of the merchants seemed okay with you, but the majority of the vibe was, don't talk to us, don't bother us during dinner, just leave us the fuck alone. Agatha, the owner, was also a little taken aback by your presence, but since it was getting dark and you had money, she rented you rooms for the night and said you could eat with the rest of them. Your party also noticed that the inn was much bigger on the inside than the outside, but you put that away for later. There were 7 merchants in total and 2 guards from the Perch Guard present, along with a handful of kitchen staff and Lars the Bard. Dinner was going to be a 4-course meal using what was in season, mostly pumpkin. First was a nice pumpkin soup, then a stuffed pumpkin, followed by a pumpkin casserole, and then pumpkin pie. Our party and the rest of the guests marveled at the food, as it was the best they'd ever had in a long time. It also had a really nice side effect that'll last for 24 hours. It was after dinner when one of Agatha's chefs came out and passed around the coffee in ornate handmade pumpkin mugs. As soon as the merchants started to drink, the mugs, of course, animated, started to burrow into their skulls and became the same creatures that they just killed outside. The one that brought out the drinks changed into some sort of witch in front of them, grabbed Agatha, and said, "You have a debt to settle now," and dimension doored both of them out. Agatha, luckily enough, dropped a nice little sword right before she was taken, and Brucie noticed a very nice mace on the mantle, so he raged, grabbed the mace, and went to town. Fight was over in a few rounds with half the merchants and one of the perch carts dead, and you guys running outside trying to keep pace with Agatha, who was being dragged by her helper, Winnie. You found Agatha 20 minutes later in a deep pit with a glowing rune underneath her and a cage of vines around her. Also around the pit were large pumpkins with grinning, glowing faces, staring at her, chanting some sort of ritual. She apologized to you for getting involved in her business to kill the merchants. She had an old grievance with them, and with the help of Winnie, was going to get rid of them once and for all. But Winnie had a price for helping. Her soul was just about to be taken over by some dark magic. But before anything else was said, she was risen as the Queen Gourd of all gourds and attacked. Brucie and Reynard smashed this undead creature, but the fire inside of her exploded at the same time, searing both their fur, covering you both in pumpkin guts. Once Brucie's rage subsided, he turned to everyone and said, "Who wants to go loot an inn?" Which is where you guys currently are now. What would you like to do? Just as a reminder, you all have necrotic resistant for 24 hours. Anytime you use hit die to gain hit points back, it's doubled. You have advantage on all of your stealth checks for 24 hours. And while you're in combat, at the end of each round, you gain 1d4 temporary hit points, and they do not stack. I will type that out for you. I see Mario on the phone. So,
as Reynard starts to get up from being knocked unconscious, he starts picking the pumpkin guts out of his ears, and he starts hearing strange sounds. Almost sounds like whispers, but he can't tell where they're coming from. That was exciting. My head. Oh.
Yeah, you took a nice big one there. I think you got a little spotchy on your fur, too. I need a bath. Who wants to help me? Anyone? Any takers? No? Guys are no fun.
To be fair, you're doing Brucie, aren't you?
I am, because he's not here. Well, what do you guys want to do?
If you want to take a bath, I have a thing I was trying out. It basically pumps the water up and then out through a bunch of holes so it can rain down on you.
That seems weird.
That way, instead of splashing the water up at you, it just comes down like it rain.
Oh. I prefer bath. What about you, Irma?
Right.
You, Irma, you like baths? You want a bath?
I'll probably just take my own bath. I don't need help.
Okay.
We should probably head back to the inn though. See what's left in that mess.
See who's alive, you mean? What the hell was that? Any of you guys know?
No.
I got a mace out of
Just a
it, so
headache.
I'm happy. Why do you have a headache? Well, you take one to the head too? Yeah, that happens.
Let's head back to the inn.
I've taken a few too many to the head.
Yeah, you took one to the head, the chest, the arm. Did you get one on the foot by chance?
Give it time.
My talons have not taken any damage yet.
Let's head back to the inn.
Yeah, looks like Bronobi's already left. He's a strange one. Not much of a talker. Or a thinker. Alright, who's taking point?
I guess Hester will.
Yeah? Okay.
I'll take point.
Perfect. Give me a survival roll to see if you can find your way back.
Sorry about that, Gus.
Yeah, no worries, dude.
It's a 12.
You find what you think is a path. Whether or not it's the correct path, that's hard to tell.
Fun.
No, that is not the right way. You are. The path is over there. I rolled really badly.
Did you? That's fine.
Yeah, as we expect.
Okay. I mean, you seem pretty confident as where we need to go. So let's just go. Let's follow Bronobi. You're the one who's good at tracking.
It is sort of my speciality.
God, we suck.
Yeah, not one. So I'm like, I'm half conscious. So I'm like, yeah, sure, that way.
We're gonna do well with this. I rolled an 8 total for what it's worth,
Nice.
Brandon.
That's
On a natural 2.
I got a 12 because I get a +0 for my survival.
Let's see what Brucie gets.
Yeah, I just leveled him. Just he can.
It's down to get another 12.
Oh,
I
we
guess
got a
it's up to Brucie,
13.
otherwise slightly better.
Okay, is that our best with Brucie again? 13?
Yeah, Brucie is the one who got the best survival.
Okay.
By all means, you can all listen to each other, but when you don't know anything about tracking, you're listening to the Brucie, for goodness sake. I don't know why I put this.
These are my tracks. I remember because I pooped along the way, and it's the best way to track yourself. Follow the poop. Never heard that?
Bronobi sees that and realizes that somehow he missed that point of that thing to track from, and in his head he's like, "Oh my god, I'm an idiot!" But he will never admit that, so he walks off to the side with his arms folded.
Gotta go by smell sometimes. I've had my nose in a lot of ass. All right, let's go back.
That was the most Fox thing you've ever said.
Sorry,
Very true.
I'm trying.
Good.
It's hard when I have so much on my screen. All right. Yeah, with Brucie again in the lead with a whole +2. This is strange. You guys eventually find your way back to the lovely, whatever I called it in. Greenfield Inn. Inside, I will take perception checks from everybody, please. You've been gone. It was fairly late after dinner when you guys left. I believe I said it was close to like 9ish. After the fight, you guys were almost a half-hour run there. With the fight, 10-minute sit. You're pushing like 10:30 p.m. by the time you get back to the inn. It's dark.
I'm percepting my sword. That's what I'm doing. Like, damn, it's a nice blade.
I like that sword you are holding. If I use swords more often, that would be the one I would want to use. It looks
Nice.
beautiful craftsmanship. I roll nice.
Hester's 21.
21. So 20 and 21. I don't need Brucie to roll for you guys. You guys, I'll actually just move you guys back over to the dinner map. So, when you guys get back to the inn, you will notice it really hasn't changed since you left, other than the fact that the bodies of the dead, well, pumpkins that, whatever they turned into, they have turned back into their old bodies, finally.
Oh.
Fun.
And it looks like you did lose. There is, of the 10 of them, 5 are dead and 5 are left.
What do you mean,
have
so 5 survived?
5 survived, 5 are dead.
Were they only the crappy ones that survived, like people we didn't like?
You didn't like half of these ones. Ash you were fine with. He survived. The bard survived. The seed and nut merchant that really did not take a shine to Bronobi, he is still alive. Talon. The parchment and ink merchant, who's a raptor, Alara, still survived. And the head perch guard, Nico Greyfeather, also survived. Looks like all bird folk survived.
I want to walk over to the guy that did not like Bronobi and just say, "Well, we drove off the person that killed half of you guys. I hope you are going to be less of a dick now." And then he's just going to walk over and start going through the bodies, whether they like it or not.
Okay. You're getting a handful of seeds thrown at your back.
Ignoring them completely.
Okay. You will notice Ash and the Bard. The Bard is actually doing most of the... He's trying to clean this place up. Like, all the extra food, he's kind of, like, put in a pile. You could tell he's a little OCD. It's like this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this has to be neat and tidy. Oh, this dropped. He's like trying to make whatever he can out of a bad situation. Ash is just pretty much sitting writing in a book. The Raptor Alara, the parchment and ink merchant, they're pretty much like side by side. It kind of looks like they're writing something together. The head perch guard, Nico, is pretty much standing in front of the door. He would have been the first you guys seen come back. He's quite agitated, to the point where if he could call someone and bring in the perch guard here, he would. But it was kind of like, you would get the hint from him. It's like, I know this is probably, I wasn't supposed to be here. These people are really not part of my problem. But maybe he did know Agatha and came because of that. He's more looking to make sure no one else comes to the inn. He's just going to look at you guys as soon as you come in and go, no Agatha?
Unfortunately,
Turn into a
she turned
pumpkin.
Giant pumpkin.
Not good.
She didn't make it.
Unfortunate. A lot of unfortunate tonight. I lost one of my best scouts. Thank you all, by the way. Don't know if I actually introduced myself properly. Nico Greyfeather. I'm in charge of this section of the forest. But I did know Agatha quite well. Well, as one can over the last few years, just seeing her now and then. But this was strange. I've never seen that type of magic before. Have either of you?
No, I can't say I've ever seen people get turned into
Something I
pumpkins.
remember.
I mean, this was a first.
Won't say that I have.
Well, try not to do anything stupid tonight. I'm going to try and keep everybody here for the night. There's enough room. It is late. Since you guys did help, I'm not going to, let's say, turn around for 5 minutes.
And you are right. We already did one thing stupid tonight, which was save that one's life. But I promise not to do anything else so stupid. Then I'll go back to looting the bodies.
Okay. I will take investigation rolls, please, for anyone rolling. Then, like, what is all four of you doing? We'll start with Bronobi. You're looting, that's fine. What is Reynard doing?
I guess you'll assist and just
Beautiful.
see if there's anything useful.
Irma.
Irma will just, like, I guess look around the room more. Irma's not gonna look at the bodies, really.
Okay, so you're searching everything else? Okay,
Yeah.
and what's Hester doing?
Hester is looking for, the bodies around the room, anything that they can potentially make other things out of.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 20. Hang on, that's 18. 23 for
Okay.
my investigation.
Beautiful.
And I rolled a 20 for my investigation.
Okay, you guys roll at the important parts. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Finding loot.
Yes. So I assume you're going to take as much time as you can here. The other merchants, you'd be able to tell, like, as soon as you go in, the Talon is pretty much just going, and all of a sudden you just see Nico just hold a feather up and go, they did more than you. Let them work. Talon's pretty much just like pacing in a corner, almost. Then, within 5 minutes of you guys in here, he's pretty much just, I'm going to bed. He just like stomps up the stairs, slams the door, goes into his own little perch. So, you eventually find.
Could I just grab him before he makes it up, just as he's about to go through this door?
Okay. Give me a contested grapple check, please.
Oh, nat 19.
Okay. I'm an 18.
Ooh,
Give
hang
me
on.
1 sec
That
to
ac-
find merchant.
That actually makes me an 18.
Okay. Oh, it'll at least put him to a 20. Let
then
me find merchant.
And if Bronobi's distracting him, I'm going to pick his pocket.
Ah. Okay. That'll work. Sleight of hand, please. You have advantage on stealth, so because of what you ate, so I'll take that with advantage.
Crap.
Well, let's see how bad. Okay, I rolled a 6. So with his
11.
proficiency,
Yes.
that puts him to 10.
11 still, yes.
Which is what his passive is also. Okay.
Nice.
So, I do have something for that. You find a pouch.
Beating it by 1 is still beating it.
Yeah, you find a pouch that's quite heavy. You're not too sure if it's gold or something. There's something heavy inside, and it looks like his best pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of you detecting magic in here?
I'm not trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the ability to detect
Okay, that's
magic.
fine. So, you eventually find, between all the bodies, 250 gold, 125 silver, and 50 copper. I will copy and paste that for you.
Well, frankly, Brucie gets none of it because he's not here.
Someone can. I'm not.
He can get the remainder.
So he's already got he got the mace, so he's still pretty good. You do realize that the bard is holding that decanter of endless pumpkin spice latte, and he's pretty much just like drinking from it, setting it down. He's just gonna go, this thing's handy. It's not my favorite though. Anyone want it?
Are we allowed to change the setting to like something else besides endless pumpkin latte?
Pumpkin spice latte. That is what the magic item is called. I am sorry.
Give it to Irma. So, way I see it, each of us gets
You can
60
cook with it.
two gold, and Brucie gets 2. You can have the silver and the copper, Brandon. We'll just have 62 gold each.
Okay, so he can have the 125 silver and the 50 copper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah, that works.
I'm sure he'll
He's got
hopefully get on.
62 gold.
You find a very neat looking ring on Pip's body. Get the little shape of a pumpkin on top.
I mean, I guess I was searching that body, so I'll grab that ring and have a look. I'll Arcana check it.
It seems magical.
Ooh.
Whether not too sure what it does.
Bronobi's gonna put it on.
Okay. Let me find where I put it.
What could go wrong?
I'm guessing it's orange in nature, right?
I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin.
You're going to be able to talk to pumpkins.
Yeah, that's it.
Ring of speak with plants. Could be.
Yeah.
So it is a rare ring. It's orange.
Or it's going to be some sort of pun.
Carved wooden
Protection
ring.
from pumpkins.
Makes you feel a little bit more inquisitive when you put it on. It pretty much gives you, I believe, not expertise, proficiency in investigation.
Oh, what if I've already got that?
Then give it to someone else.
Damn it.
Or sell it.
He'll put it on and say, I think this helps for looking at things, but it doesn't feel like it does much for me. Anyone want it?
If anyone doesn't have proficiency in investigation, it will give it to you.
Nah.
I can take it.
Done. Gives it to Irma.
Add an item called pumpkin ring. That's simple, easy.
And tick investigation on your skills.
No, it'll do it for you.
And we all know if Fox was here, he'd be jealous. Like, how dare you give a ring to Irma?
Yeah, I know. I want a ring. I would love rings. Like, it matches my
For what
color.
it's worth, Bronobi
Give me the
just
ring
gets
so I
it
can
like-
give it to Irma.
Yeah, that too.
Well, Bronobi is just like, still rifling through the body. He just throws it over his shoulder towards Irma. No idea if she catches it or not.
But oddly enough, if Brucie had the ring and gave it to Irma, would he kneel and technically be taller?
No, he's technically a
I think
Jerbeen.
he's shorter than Irma.
Yeah, he's technically a Jerbeen,
Yeah.
even though I think is his character small size? Let me look here.
I mean, also just thinking about a chipmunk and an armadillo.
Yeah,
A chipmunk would be
he's size
smaller.
small, so actually his token should be half the size. Yeah.
Well, just to be funny about it, it's like, look, he, like, was it like somebody's like, they're short, but if they sit down, they're taller, that kind of thing.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Now he's correct size, small. Oh yeah, that's right. His characters. I have to keep him big because the way he made his token. That's what it was. Okay,
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I'm sure Irma's also small.
that's fine. I'll keep the tokens the same size. So, let me see what else you find. Yes, your Arcana would also notice that the bag that Reynard took, whatever's inside, when you look at it, is 5, like, not fist-size seeds, but like almost fist-size, like a small fist-size seeds. 5 of them.
Oh my god, is this a repurposed bag of beans, Brandon?
No, this is something different. Sorry.
So essentially, they're like what, golf balls in there,
A little bit smaller.
walnuts,
Yes, we'll go with that. 5 of them.
and they're heavy.
They got a little heft to them.
Hey, Reynard, don't run off with these nuts. Sorry, it had to be done.
That's okay.
Do they look edible?
As I pull one out, what you mean, these nuts?
Yes, they are definitely magic in some way. Just we seem to be finding a few good things today.
Edible, you can give me a
Well, the first thing Irma thinks when she sees a seed.
Technically, yes. Give me a nature check.
11.
11's enough to know that these... You could eat them. You're not too sure what the side effects might be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Irma's just always thinking that whenever she sees a seed.
Yep.
Can you eat this?
And there's 5 of them. So until you...
Bronobi thinks that whenever he sees someone smaller than him.
Yeah. Until you get them identified, you don't know what they do, but add enchanted pumpkin seed to your inventory, 5 of them. They're basically mini grenades.
Nice. And here I was thinking you could plant them and make a grenade tree then.
No, you plant the seed and it instantly sprouts in an area of 5 feet. If someone steps on it, it deals 4d4 plus 2 poison damage.
It's a landmine.
It's a
How good is
landmine.
that if they're running away?
5 of them.
If we ever have to run away, that could be awesome.
Yep, 4d4 plus 2 poison damage. 5 of them. Enchanted pumpkin seed. That is all you find on them.
Is there anything special out in the open that Hester would be able to
So
make other things out of?
a couple of the bodies will have breastplates. So you can have 2 breastplates and 2 leather, just regular leather armor and 2 breastplates. The kitchen has a wide variety of stuff, plus some dead bodies. Like you'd have all sorts of kitchen utensils, whatnot. There's an old broken stove in there that's cast iron. There's a lot of like usable kitchen stuff. That would be the most things here that you'd think of for metal wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hester will anything that's not bolted down, they're stuffing in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, cool. Just do that. I'll take it out of my inventory because breastplates are worth a bit.
Yeah. So 2 breastplates, 2 regular leather.
Reynard will pick up a cast iron. It's like, got some heft. Here.
These guys don't. The perch guard would also have a short sword and a dagger. Yeah, you'd be able to tell, like, once some of the finery clothing came off, some of these guys came for the just in case and had a little bit of armor underneath. Brucie at some point is going to go, I'm going to go through Agatha's stuff. Where's her room?
Is there music being played somewhere?
Yeah, on Roll20. You're in a tavern. I put tavern music on.
Oh, okay. I had my I had my volume for browsers very low, and so I'm just hearing just the peaks of it here and there, and I'm like, where the hell am I hearing this random music from? And I thought it was like outside, and I'm like, what's going on?
I always have something on in the background.
There is a T-shirt that says that. You know.
Yep.
You know, 20 browsers open, and you still don't know where the damn music's coming from.
Brucie doesn't know where her room is though, with a 6. Can't find it.
I struggle to believe Brucie ever can't find anyone.
I know. He probably can smell it. I found it, guys. I think. The door's locked, though. Should I smash it? I'm good at smashing.
Maybe not smash. This still belongs to somebody, this place, and...
Well, it's not like she's going to use it anymore.
She is dead.
She is dead. She technically tried to kill all these people.
I mean, not untrue, but somebody will take over it and maybe have use.
As you say that, Ash is pretty much going, well, that's kind of what we're trying to figure out. She didn't have any children, no descendants. This inn is technically no paperwork for it. It was just kind of, I don't know if this was built. It's kind of strange because, you know, it's bigger on the inside.
Well, it would be a shame for it to go to waste, so why don't you guys all have a game of cards or dice or something to see who wins it? I don't want it.
Oh, well, Lars is just, he's gonna peek up and go, I could turn it into a fun place. Till it burns down.
Like, I'm just rolling natural ones. I'm like, I'll help with unlocking the one door. So Brucie's like, you know, and I was like, well, it happens. I rolled 20s all yesterday. I'm rolling nothing but ones today. It's there is a balance.
After about 10 minutes of you and Brucie trying to open this door, you realize it's a broom closet, and it's a push-in, not a pull.
See, it's not her room. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, it was the cleanest. It's got to be here somewhere. She's got to have something fun. Yeah, Lars is pretty much looking around the entire place and going, it could work. Ash and Alara, you're going to notice eventually Ash is going to say, well, can I get at least one of you guys to sign this? This is just, we're doing a quick death certificate for the 5 fallen. We just need some witnesses to take all this back to Alderheart with. We've got to find mainly their families and figure out what's going to happen. Because, well, Jasper over there, he was the head timber merchant. Not that it really matters with the fires going on. Pip, unfortunately, was a head scout, so knew this was going to happen. Suit there, though. Silk farming's hard business, and there's not a lot of professionals, so that's going to make different. We lost the wine merchant, so at least he's got children. And Lyra there, the vegetable merchant, I have a feeling most of this might have been her problem. I don't know. All the fields around here are hers. Maybe she had something to do with all the pumpkins. I don't know.
Irma can sign. She's a cleric. That way, it's official.
Oh.
That seems all right. I mean, if I consider myself a full cleric, but I've been training, I can sign the paperwork.
Okay, perfect.
I mean, you're a level 3 cleric now. You've picked your path, so.
True. But level 1, you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Community cleric level 1. Okay. Just initial here, and sign there.
And pop rent there.
All right. Appreciate that. I think we're going to go to bed. That was a long day. We're going to head out first thing in the morning. You guys can do whatever you want. Ash is just going to walk up to each of one of you and just go, when you hit Alderheart, come find me. Pretty much, I'm hard to miss. Any of you been there before? I can't remember if I asked.
I think
I'm from there.
You're from there, but yeah. Anyway, I'm up in the Canopy Market. That's where most of my high-quality goods are. You would know that's the second highest level of the tree.
Good to know.
Okay, good luck. I might check it out. I don't know.
Well, if you do, come find me. I'll help you guys out if you need anything.
I am excellent at climbing trees. If anyone wants to,
No, I don't think anyone needs to insight check that. Right. Climbing. Not eating.
Bleeping.
All right. Eventually, you guys do find the room that is or was Agatha's. What would you like to do about that? This one is locked.
Let's see if I can pick this one.
Okay.
I will help them.
Okay.
Just because I also have thieves' tools.
Perfect. Well, I needed a 15, so you do open the door. Well, you do unlock the door, I should say.
Brucie, open the door as I step up to the side of it.
Okay. Bruce is going to go, yeah, sure, I can open the door. He opens the door. Inside, this place is completely different than the rest of the inn. Brucey's just gonna you're gonna see his jaw drop and go, this is how you live. This is a 4-corner post bed, red satin sheets, curtains. This is if you went into any bordello, this is the type of place you would find. This is luxury. The bed's not heart shaped, but there's a massive hot tub inside. This, whatever she was into, this place you could tell is highly enchanted. The lights come on their own. The water starts to bubble. Bath starts to come up. Foam. This is the best place you're gonna live.
Maybe I was too quick to tell them to play cards to decide on ownership.
Hester's gonna investigate everything not knowing that it's magical, thinking that it might be mechanical.
Oh, okay.
And to see how it's, how it's working.
Give me a investigation roll, please.
Investigation +5, so 19.
Ooh, 19. You start taking a look around this entire room, poking things, prodding things, looking under things, picking things up. There's no gears, no whirring, nothing intricate. It looks to be completely magical, somehow. There's nothing tiny, nothing that looks like what you guys had just seen animate downstairs. This is a completely different type of magic.
No pumpkins?
No pumpkins.
Can I, once I realize that it's not mechanical and it's magical, can I then do an Arcana check to try to see where the source is?
Sure.
If that's possible?
Yep. Give me an Arcana.
16.
16's enough to understand. It's the whole inn. You see, like, not runes, but little glimmers here and there. It's the entire house. Or inn.
Interesting. It seems like it's the whole inn is magical.
And that rolls enough to find. She has like a little nightstand with a locked drawer.
But if whole place is magical, why only this room is so much?
I mean, the whole place is bigger on the inside, so I consider all of it pretty magical.
I'm going to assume by now Brucie's stripped naked and he's in the bath just going, this is the life, guys. Who wants to come on in? Everybody's welcome. Come on.
Bronobi strips off and just jumps in, even though he assumes Brucie really was only hoping for it.
I just turned to Brucie and just like, no.
Oh, come on, guys. This is great.
I must admit, this is rather refreshing.
Can I have a con save, please, from you? And I need one from Brucie, too.
Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
Well, that's a 9 for Brucie. Okay.
It's not a hot tub. It's actually a cauldron, right?
Well, no.
Where'd these carrots and celery come from?
It's a giant mimic. No. You... Luckily for you, you are in the tub with him and realize that this tub is an enchanted one for anyone who kind of is stupid enough to break in and jump in. It's more of a, oh, I could fall asleep. And he just goes under the water.
Bronobi sees that and will reach over. He'll step out, reach over, and just grab Brucie up. And given that Brucie's rather small, I think that's very easy to do.
He's like completely out of it. With a 9, he no matter what you do right now, he is completely asleep. Unless you.
It looks like it looks like a wet wig or something right now. A wet dog.
Yep.
I think Brucie's best personality is in this state, and he'll just kind of gently place him on the bed, not under the covers or anything, and just walk away.
Okay.
Like lay him out to dry.
Okay. Yeah. At this point, you notice the bed itself, like almost the sheets pick him up, put him on a pillow, and cover him up.
Darn, that's not the mimic.
Nope. Maybe in the morning he won't be there. We'll see. But for now,
Hester wants to.
He's been tucked
Not
in.
a problem anymore.
Nope.
Hester wants to take a look at that nightstand that's locked. Just kind of investigate it, especially seeing that Brucie just passed out hopping in a tub, and the bed's moving and everything, to check out the nightstand first to see if there's possibly, a trap or something like that on it before trying to pick the lock to open it.
There's definitely a trap on there. Your Arcana would have caught that.
Okay.
You hit one more than my AC, my DC.
Okay.
What type, though? Hard to tell without an actual detect magic. You just feel a little hinky.
Okay. I want to get into this nightstand, but there's some sort of trap on it. Some magical trap. I don't know what it is. I can tell that there's one there. I just don't know what it is.
I think we should just stay away from anything that is in any way looking like a trap.
How big is this?
Probably this whole room.
How big is the nightstand? Roughly?
Pretty much like a normal like small laptop desk. So it'd be, we'll say like 3 feet. Yeah, like 3 feet long, 3.5 feet high. Enough to have like it'd be like a makeup stand, so like a small little mirror. Pretty much a makeup stand, we'll go with that. Not that big.
Okay.
Like a writing desk.
Okay, so it's too big for me to just pick up and stuff in the bag of holding?
Correct.
Okay.
Unless you had destroyed it. Yeah.
Because that'll probably set off the trap in the process, and I don't want to do that.
Just
kind
carefully
of take it for
remove the
later.
drawer. Cut out the drawer.
Yeah, just remove the mirror and the legs and just be like, just taking this.
Throw Brucie at it.
Try not to set off
with him being soaked to the bone, see if throw him, see if he sticks to it.
I think at times Brucie can stick to almost anything.
Ew.
The feeling of this room, though, is one of comfort. Even as you guys come in, this is like I really don't want to leave. I really don't want to leave. Can I have charisma saves, please? To see if you're allowed to leave.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah. How does a 4 go? It's like
I got a 17.
Okay. Reynard and Bronobi. You know what? Sleep sounds good. Sleep really sounds good. You guys are to the point where it's like, I think it's time to go to bed, guys. And you just like both automatically just start walking towards the bed.
Brucie snuggles up with Brucie. I mean Bronobi snuggles up with Brucie.
Yeah, you guys just see both of these guys just randomly get into bed, full gear, full everything.
Oh, I was still naked from the bar.
Oh yeah, you're naked from the bar. So a naked Cervan and Reynard full armor crawl into bed.
There's a naked Brucie and a naked Bronobi.
Yeah, sorry.
Shouldn't we go to our own rooms? Or are we all just cuddling up on the bed?
As soon as they get in the bed, they just start snoring.
Irma's not dealing with this. Irma's gonna walk out.
Okay. Yep, you're allowed with a 16.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think Hester would continue to kind of look around the room, see if there's anything more that they can acquire for building things. That
not in this room.
And okay. No. Yeah, and then they would just be like, all right, well, I guess those guys are just sleeping, so I'll go find a different room somewhere.
Okay. All right. Anything else you guys want to do for the rest of the night? While the 3 of them sleep, because with their saves, they are sleeping till morning. Unless someone tries to shake them out of it. Which you guys already said you're not. Perfect.
Yeah. I decided to do, I'm assuming it'd be an insight check to see if Hester would even know, like, they're under a spell kind of thing.
It'd be an Arcana.
An Arcana?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then that'd be an 11.
Nope. They decided to go to bed. Close
Yeah,
to midnight.
It's late at night. We just did a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'd be tired too.
Had a bath. Time to go to bed.
I mean, is it weird for Brucie and Bronobi to snuggle up both naked?
And Reynard? Yep. That's a little weird.
A little weird for Reynard. I don't know about Bronobi and Brucie. They're weird enough.
To be fair, I got my own side of the bed while these two are cuddling.
Yep, and at least you have
on the other side.
You have armor in the way.
It's weird for Bronobi to even sleep indoors.
Yes.
Yeah, but...
And be clean.
To Irma, it's just all weird. It's not normal, but it's weird enough that it's like a...
Okay. All right. Anything else Irma and Hester want to do for the remaining of the night?
I mean, Hester's literally just trying to find things to build shit with. So that's all they would do. Otherwise, they would just find another room and go to bed.
Okay, perfect. You guys did get keys, so you're fine there. You each have your own room. And there's not as many people that were going to be staying here overnight, so because they're dead. Cool.
Are there rooms... Can we check their rooms for anything, or is it they don't have anything in their rooms?
They hadn't gone to a room yet. They came pretty much when you guys were. Yeah.
Okay, they came, sat down.
It was pretty much whatever they had on them. They were probably going to go home in the same clothes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. Cool. All right. Well, come morning, you can all at least take a long rest. Mark that off.
Nothing to mark off for me, but let me check. Oh, yeah, one action surge.
Okay.
So then we lose the necrotic defense.
Not yet. That's 24 hours. So you're good until dinner today.
Okay.
Yep.
Although wasn't hang on.
One was only going to be an hour, but I retconned that to make all of them 24 hours. Just to make it easier.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think that was the temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Only in combat. Yeah. Because I have it written down until dawn.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to retcon that, and it's going to take until dinner tonight.
Okay. And then I still have 4 temp HP. Yay. I finally lost the 9 I got from that one guy.
Nice. All right. Come morning, can I have con saves again from Bronobi and... Sorry, charisma saves from Bronobi and Reynard.
Okay, because when I rolled, as you said, con save, and it was bad, but then you said charisma save.
I meant charisma. Yes, I'm okay with, by all means.
Ah, there we go. I got a total of 14.
Okay.
9.
Woo! 9. Let me go, Brucie. With a -1. 10. Okay. Bronobi, you wake up like you've probably had the best sleep of your life. Full faculties about you, but you have a naked Brucie who's clinging onto you. And Reynard who's, like, still snoring. And it seems like you'd be able to tell that something weird happened last night. You're not too sure what it is, but you should not be here with these two people.
I mean, can you roll for Brucie to have morning glory or not?
Oh, he definitely does.
Oh my god.
You don't even need to ask.
Bronobi sees that and says, "They don't need to know."
And with his new,
wake up.
with his new,
put clothes on first.
With his new path of, with now being Path of the Giant, we'll say it's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I'll get my clothes and armor and everything on, and then I'll start trying to slap them awake.
Okay. Give me. What are you gonna do? Just like hard slap?
Well, actually, if he doesn't wake up, but Brucie doesn't wake up just from shoving him, what I'll do is pick him up by his legs and dunk his head in the water really quickly, but then pull him straight back out.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Ooh, there's a 19 minus 1, so 18.
You immediately have him just go. What'd I do?
Well,
What'd we do? I don't remember anything.
I don't know what you and Reynard did in that bed, but that's between you and your god.
Reynard.
I
Really?
I cannot pick Reynard up in all this stuff.
What did I
and he does not
drink?
want to wake up. Lots of stuff. Can you please use your big muscles that you seem to have on your tiny frame and get him out of here? And then I'm just gonna walk around and try and leave the room.
You said muscles. Which one?
Which one? What?
Which one do you want me to use to get him up?
Is it odd to hope that Bronobi would wring Brucie out like a rag, technically, to put water on my face?
Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Let's pretend I thought of that.
Nice. Okay. He's not raging, and he's tiny. Give me just a straight strength roll, please.
Another 19 minus 1. I get good rolls on all the minuses.
Okay. Well, he got a 7. So, describe to me how it looks to be picking Brucie up in the morning, still a little damp from last night and now a new dunking. How are you going to get Reynard up?
Well, exactly what he said. I've dunked Brucie, and as I'm talking to him, he's sort of wiggling, and I just say, just hold still. And I just shake him like this to get the water to drip out all over Reynard.
Okay. I'll take another persuasion roll with advantage, please. You're persuading the bed, by the way.
Oh, well, the best roll then was a total of 10.
Okay. You're using Brucie in a way that shouldn't be. To the bed, that's hilarious. I'll let you do it with advantage.
That was with advantage.
Oh, that was with an advantage. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought you'd said with advantage.
Okay, I probably did. Yeah. You almost give me perception roll, please.
Okay, that's an 8.
Okay. What's your passive?
9.
Okay.
I forgot that I had. Remember, I'd set my character up incorrectly by
You
mistake.
did.
So I switched my
You did
intelligence
switch
to
back.
wisdom.
Okay. Neither of you see or hear anything, but Reynard's not waking up.
Brucie, how about we work together? Let's get him out of this room. And
Okay.
Maybe
Brucie's pretty
he's
much
away
just
from
gonna
the
start. What would Brucie do? I was gonna say start grinding the bed, but he might.
He's strong enough. Maybe he flips the bed.
Well, it's either that or I'm just gonna have him pull you out and drag you out. He could rage and do that, but I don't want to burn a rage on him. What's his new stuff give him? Let me look here. What does Path of the Giant give him? Oh, this'll work. I'll have him do a persuasion roll with advantage, as he now has thaumaturgy, and he is going to scream in your ear. But that's still a 9. Let's go. Wake up! Reynard! 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 I'm going to poke you.
What fifth?
Any chance that wakes me up with the word poke?
Put some clothes on for the love of God, Brucie.
For sake of brevity, it takes you guys a few minutes, but you finally persuade the bed to wake Reynard up. Reynard, you wake up in bed with a naked, still Brucie. I don't know if Bronobi put clothes back on yet.
I did. Remember, I got fully dressed before.
Thank you. Okay.
waking them up.
Brucie has not. They're both just kind of staring at you. But you feel like you've had probably the best sleep you've had in a long time.
As I wake up, I yell, "Oh God, put that away!"
What? Oh, right. Sorry. What's going on?
It has been 3 days you have been asleep.
You told me 4.
You went to sleep first.
Oh. I don't remember any of it. And Reynard and Brucie, and Bronobi, you remember coming into the room. You remember getting into the water. From there, though, it's a little fuzzy and kind of hard to remember what happened.
Yeah, but Bronobi's not letting that onto them.
No, I know.
Well, Brucie and Bronobi got in the water. I did not.
You didn't know. That just made him more tired to go to bed. But it was the bed who decided to, you guys should not be in this room. Why don't you come have a nap?
As
It no longer has an owner.
Yeah.
Yep.
As I stand up, I still my ears kind of twitch, and when everybody stops talking, I still hear whispering for some reason. I don't understand why.
What?
I just
Give me a perception roll, please. Ooh,
there's a good one finally.
that kind of worked out. Okay. You try to focus on the voice, and it's a voice that it's almost like you recognize it. You haven't heard it in a long time, but all you're getting from it is, let me help. What do you need to know? What can I do for you? Let me help. Let me help. What do you need? I can teach you. What do you need? I can show you.
And the skill I'll pick for today is Insight.
Okay.
Or at least until a short rest where I use it or something.
Okay.
Alright, let's get the hell out of this weird room.
Hester and Irma, you guys wake up just like it was a normal night for you guys. Nothing enchanted about your room. What's your morning like? What are you going to do for your first hour?
Irma will probably go down to the kitchen and start making some sort of breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah, because
It's going to be kind of difficult to do. There's a lot of utensils missing.
well, Irma has her own stuff that she carries around anyway.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
It's part of her. Yep.
You're definitely going to need that.
Yep. You guys are going to notice when you leave, you're the only ones left here. There is a note on the kitchen, the dining room table.
What's it say?
It is from Lars. The letter pretty much says, we didn't want to wake you. There was a lot of weird noises during the night. We have buried the bodies outside. I will come back when I can. I need to, I think, as long as I can, I'll come back and take ownership of this inn. Maybe I'll turn it into I don't know, something. I'll figure it out. If I see you in Elderheart, I'll see you. Take care, Lars.
I think when we see him, we need to warn him about that room.
I apologize. I forgot to talk with you before session about my Steel Defender.
Yeah, that's what. It takes you an hour in the morning, I think, to create your first one.
Okay. Yeah, because I didn't see any sort of timing listed.
I think it's an hour.
So, because I know it says at the end of a long rest, I can create a new one.
Yeah.
If I have my smith's tools.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
and
takes
if I
an
already
hour.
have one, so,
Well,
I mean,
from kitchen
like I said, it
pots.
didn't specify, but I thought I would ask.
A little copper pot.
So, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, then, Yeah, because I have a thing I want to do with the Steel Defender, so I'm gonna say I created it, but Hester doesn't know that they created it. Is what I'll say right now.
Okay.
They created it. It's made, but it's not. It's
and not assembled.
Yeah, it's pieces that are in the
okay.
bag of holding that are
Beautiful.
ready to go.
That'll work. I like that.
Okay. Do you have an image in mind of what's going to look like?
Yeah, it's going to look like Bubo from Clash of the Titans.
Oh, the owl.
The mechanical owl.
Nice. Okay.
So Hester's 3'3", so Bubo is going to be 6'6", because it's a medium construct, I think is what it is.
Sure
that's
is.
just a whole bird folk, like.
Yep.
that's its own person at that point.
A bird riding another bird.
Let's be honest, it's going to open up and he's now Iron Man. Or Iron Bird.
Yeah.
I mean, if I chose if I chose the other, I forgot what the other thing is. Yeah. I could have made a battle suit.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I was thinking the owl from Watchmen. The flying owl from Watchmen. Just the owl face.
Oh, Archimedes.
Yeah, Archimedes. Thank you.
Or it's like Hootie from the Owl House, where it just lives in his bag and like.
Yep. I like that too. Cool.
Yeah. Are we having breakfast here? I'm assuming.
Irma is currently making you breakfast.
Okay. Yeah. So then Hester will come down into the kitchen, see Irma trying to cook on a half disassembled stove.
I think
sorry, I didn't know we were going to need this in the morning.
I'm pretty sure Irma can create a stove.
Yeah.
If
I needed to. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Cool. Well, eventually you find your other three members coming into the same room. Brucie's kind of got a little smile on his face. He's clean for once. I don't know what Reynard and Bronobi, what's on your guys' mind this morning coming out of a weird enchanted room?
I think he's keeping it all to himself because he doesn't want the other two to really know that he fell victim to the same crap.
Okay.
And Reynard feels the same way. It's like, we'll never speak of this
again.
This
never happened.
What happened in the end
Very
stays
awkward
in the end.
breakfast around the table.
Brucie would probably say, well, that was a weird threesome last night. I don't remember any of it, but I don't know. Don't know what happened, but...
You wish you could have time with me.
Well, you're not really my type, but...
You guys were just really tired, and y'all just hopped into bed and went to sleep.
I don't remember
what you
any
did
of that.
after we left.
I'm going to look Brucie in the eye and say, shush, and then use Charm Person to shush him.
Okay. That's what, a wisdom?
Wisdom, and it's 11. So
he's got a +0. Let's see what he's got. Well, it's a 13. He'll just do the sure wink and nod. Shushing. Hey, Irma. Nice breakfast. Nom, nom, nom. You'd be able to tell he's a little hungrier than normal. He didn't really put on muscle, but you'd be able to tell there's a little bit of a change. Almost like he grew an inch. Not that at his height really can tell at all.
Well, I mean, Bronobi saw his inch growth.
He will be trying to figure stuff out, though. He now has thaumaturgy. So you're going to see him like trying to figure out how that works.
So does that mean when he sits down, it's more of a boom?
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Like, what the hell was that?
Oh. You're going to see him like play with a candle, make the light bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. That's neat. I'll let him figure that out. So, what would you guys like to do now? It's early, probably 7 a.m. Nice day outside.
I think it is time we move on from this place and head towards Elderheart.
That
Perfect.
sounds like a good plan.
All right. Well, who's taking point?
Not me anymore, now that I have no perception.
So, map-wise, when you guys first entered, you had 3 days to Alderheart. Reynard said he knew a quicker way to get there. When you guys eventually came in, you guys now, I'll move your token, you're in and around here. On a path that you're not too sure. There is a path. It's not a normal path, but there is one there. Reynard, you'd be able to tell, because you've been in here before, where you currently are. Like the tree, you can't really see it from in here, but if anyone climbed up a tree, you'd be able to gauge exactly where you gotta go.
So, it's survival again?
Yes, please.
This way.
Nat 20. Beautiful. All right. Oh, I completely forgot Eliza the entire time last night. My bad. You have Eliza there. Right.
She was busy making business deals with the survivors.
Yeah, for the most part, she would have been talking, for the most part, yeah, with all the merchants trying to get to know Alderheart better. You would have seen her going back and forth. She almost, before Bronobi went to loot the bodies, you'd be able to tell that was almost on her brain too. It's like, ooh, I could sell that. I could sell that. There might have been a few more things in the kitchen that she asked for too. And maybe a few things that you guys seen is no longer also there. So maybe she's grabbed a little small collection. But she would have been down there for breakfast, wondering what you guys did all night to make a lot of weird noises.
Well, good luck to her. We don't begrudge her doing that.
Yeah. So, she's now with you guys again. She's not really talkative. It's just more, oh, path. Right. So, you guys are no longer in the tavern. Give me... are you going to try and mark in your head where the inn is to come back to?
None of us had cartography skills, do we?
Oh, hang on, let me check. I might. I don't know if I actually have the cartographer. Oh no, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. I have calligrapher's supplies, which is not cartographer's supplies.
You could make a very pretty map. It just wouldn't be very accurate.
True.
The labeling is going to look beautiful.
It would have very unique details. Big tree, strange rock, you know.
Mm-hmm. If you would...
Is it maybe worth, making some marks in some trees?
You want me to just, leave some more droppings so we can find the place? Worked the last time.
Since I know thieves can't, can I put a unique symbol on one of the trees? Every...
Yeah, with your nat 20.
Couple
okay
trees.
Yep, I'm okay with that with the nat 20. That's...
Because that's essentially, I would think that's how I know the path, because they're all bandit paths, they're all thieves, so... Yep. Okay. That's how we can find things. It's, hey, look, I know that symbol. Oh, sure. Shit.
Okay. That'll work.
Imagine it's like a dialect of Maypock, because they're like little raccoons.
Yep.
It's probably not exactly the same, but it's like derived.
Yep. All right. It's a shame you guys didn't bother to go for the drawer, but that's fine. Maybe later.
Oh, yeah, you did mention the drawer.
Sure did.
Yeah. I said it was magically trapped. Sure, and I was trying to find a way to just shove the drawer in my bag.
Is there a way to undo the trap in a non-magical mean?
Unless one of you have dispel magic or just decide to let it go off.
I'm really torn as to whether or not to say something above table about that. And I think I'm not, because lead to some fun. I'm just gonna private message Brandon a thought that I
We
had.
could try to get Brucie to open.
He would have smashed it. Which also
We-
still would set off the trap, but if you want Brucie, he probably was not smart enough to say no.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, we
Negative-
would have said.
-1 to his intelligence. But I will let you message me what you're going to message me.
It's like we would say, Brucie, it's stuck. Can you open it for Irma?
Irma would like to know what is in there. It's like, I got it.
I don't know. That room was weird, guys. No, I'll
Probably,
wait for
like,
Mary.
let's just see what he would have rolled above table, if it, like, for what he needs to thoroughly open that drawer.
Oh, yeah, I know that part, Mario. That the drawer.
You'd have to say that out loud.
No. I know, but I'm just It could have been interesting, yes. But yeah, it's one you'd have to see what would happen. But I've done it once too, don't worry. Yep. Give me a persuasion roll for Brucie. To see if he would.
Bronobi?
Yeah. Or whoever would was going to ask him to open it.
Oh, I'm a 14.
Okay. Smashy. Who was going to be in the room at the time with him? Or how close are you going to be to him?
I mean, I guess if I'm persuading him, then I'm there.
Okay.
How far from the door is the darn thing?
About 25 feet. Like, this room was, like, your guys' rooms that, for the other two, the rooms that you guys were in, like, maybe a small little, like, 15 by 20 room. The enchanted room's about a 50 by 50. Bigger than the inn.
Definitely would have took cover behind probably the tub.
Okay. All right. Well, good thing the bed only wants people at night to join him. So I'll do a quick attack roll. Well, his first swing, he doesn't really put a lot of effort into it. More testing out the thing. He's just going to go, do you really guys want in? It's not really budging that much.
Maybe it is not worth it.
I'll hit it one more time.
This... No, actually,
So, like, remember, it's for Irma.
Yeah. I know it's for Irma, but we just got hurt. Okay, so that'll hit. That'll do his normal damage plus the fire damage. And you're going to see this thing catch on fire because his mace does fire damage.
This was a good choice.
You guys see a nice little almost like everything except the drawer itself, like, just basically start catching fire. The drawer seems to negate the fire, though. But after a couple smashes, the drawer itself falls on the ground. And Brucie takes...
Now you can put it in the bag of holding.
Where's my note? Can I have someone roll me 4d6, please?
Coming.
And I need to do a con save for him.
11, 15, 16.
16. At least he passes the con. So he takes... So it's a good thing you guys ate, because this thing does necrotic damage, so you're all resistant to necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
He passed his save, so that would be an 8, so he only takes 4 necrotic damage. But his hit points are reduced by 4. Until he has a long rest again. I did it, guys. Felt a little weird, but here you go.
Bronobi is going to move away from the party.
Wait, did you? You said it did 8 necrotic damage, and then that's halved?
He made his save, so it was halved down to 8. And he had resistance, so which does another half again, so down to 4.
Okay, because then he would have 4 temp HP as well.
Because he attacked something. He's got he rest 1d4, not just 4. So 1, so he took 3 damage. Thank you. Because he was in combat.
So it's now just a drawer that's just kind of by itself.
Well, there's no chest or anything in the drawer. It's what was sitting in the drawer. You guys see a mask is there. Greenish. Kind of looks like not a person's face that you know. Well, not a humble face that you know. Kind of resembles Winnie, but like a different version of Winnie almost. So Vulpin, but the snout's a little more green. It's got a few little spikes on it.
I think there was some signs of some unpleasant magic in that room. Probably for the best not to put that on face until properly identified.
Could also just sell it. Not our problem.
I mean, I like that idea. You know I like money.
Yep. Okay, you can... Yep.
Yeah, if you want, I can stuff it in the bag of holding. Just so that way it's... We have it, but then we're not actually interacting with it.
Sounds good.
You can add 1 weird mask to your inventory until you get it identified. That one's not a freebie.
Weird mask.
Yep.
1 weird mask added.
Cool. All right.
Is this weird mask made out of like wood?
No. This. Give me a. What would I make you roll for that one? Nature.
I guess to be very specific, I'm wondering if this is the mask from The Mask with Jim Carrey. Put it on. And...
I almost thought that, then I remembered the episode of Goosebumps.
Okay.
Give me a nature roll.
Because you said it was a green mask, and I'm like,
yep.
All right. You said nature?
Maybe it's not so bad.
Nature.
If someone puts it on and turns into Jim Carrey, they have to do his voice.
What, sorry?
10. 7 plus 3.
Has no effect on Brucie.
Some sort of... It's not leather. It's kind of hard to tell.
You... Oh, it's a leather.
It's a leather. It's a type of leather.
But we don't want to say what it really is, do we?
Skin.
Nope.
And I only rolled a 10, so...
Yeah.
Can't really tell what it is.
Nope.
Nat 20 for nature. Oh, that's...
It is definitely a Vulpin face that has been carved off and turned into a mask.
Oh,
I really hope I didn't know that person. Or York, I knew him well.
Yeah. Other than that, you'd be able to tell it's got something with it, but no clue.
You said it was similar to whatever the lady's name
Winnie.
was. I already forgot.
Yeah, Winnie.
So it was similar to Winnie?
Yeah.
Or it looks like it was Winnie?
Kind of a little bit of both. Like, parts of it might be Winnie, parts of it maybe not.
Okay.
Hard to
Pretty
tell.
sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I will show you a picture of Winnie just to remind you what she looked like.
Oh, yeah, her.
Yeah. But this is more greenish.
I'm going to take out a spare pouch, put the mask in the pouch, and give it back to Hester and say, put that in the bag.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Back on the trail, your lovely nat 20 and 24 survival. You guys keep going along for quite a while. Good half day goes by. You don't hear anyone. No one bothers you. About 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, you do realize it's you know you're on the right path. It's a path that looks well used. You would have found a couple different paths with the nat 20 along the way, and eventually it's like, I need to mark that trail so I know the inn is back that way. There was a little spot where, when you guys were on the trail before, someone had put a bunch of brushes in the way. They were moved. You'd be able to tell. It's like, oh, I need to cover that trail again. Right. So it's almost like you're covering your own tracks, but leaving your own tracks. And eventually you come to a fork in the road. No sign, no nothing. To the left and to the right, both paths look a little similar. To the one to the left looks like the trees are a little more sparse in this area of the woods. And the other one looks a little bit more like you're more almost... You're not too sure if you're headed south, southeast. It's hard to tell. But one kind of goes northish. The other kind of goes southeastish.
What time of day is it?
You're by now, we'll say 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Are we able to kind of see the sun at all? Or?
Not in the heart of the woods itself, no. The only way you'd be able to gain a little bit more detail is if you went to the left path, where it's a few sparser trees. To the right is more, it almost looks like you're going into another really, really enclosed tree area. You can give me, your survival will keep you on the path. If you give me history roll to see if you remember if you've been here before.
Well, that's concerning.
Sorry, say that again?
I said that's concerning.
Oh, yeah.
12 history.
It's been a while.
Since I could myself straight.
Hester has a 16 for history.
For you, you're not on the main path. Would you have ever gone off the main path before?
I would think it's possible, but I know it hasn't been any time recently in the last few years.
No.
After I had left Alderheart.
The only
Obviously,
thing...
things
Yeah.
grow.
You would know you're a day and a half maybe away from Alderheart. And with that roll, you'd be able to remember what's in the general vicinity. You're getting close to an area where, maybe when Alderheart was first being built, there was a little mini, not war, but kind of skirmishes. It's the humble folk wanted this, the tree folk wanted this. They had a little get together, and maybe 20 or 30 people had a little battle, and you're near a historical gravesite somewhere in this area.
Any chance I can essentially investigate the air for a unique smell, the way the wind's blowing, if I can remember oh, that's so-and-so is this way because of the smell going from that way.
Give me another survival roll. With advantage this time because your last one was a nat 20.
Survival advantage, okay.
Yep.
13.
Hard to tell. There's definitely fresher air to the left because it's sparser trees and you get a little bit more of a breeze. But heading to the right might be a little quicker. Hard to tell. You're just at that point where it's like, it's been too long, I'm not too sure exactly. They'd both get you to where you're going. You're just not too sure which one would be better.
I'm just going to immediately just go like, what would Irma do? And like, Irma, you choose. And the information you just gave me, I'm going to kind of relay that to her.
I've not traveled much.
Well, you got a deity, don't you? Pray for some kind of guidance.
If you would like to do...
I guess I could do that.
Okay. If you want to take a minute and do a religion roll, and what would you try to say or ask?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd like ask anything.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because
think maybe just like looking, see anything that seems to be like leading me either direction.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Because you, like, your
Just like,
Amaranthian for hedges is Henwin
Yeah.
the Kind. Give me a religion roll and see if she's listening. Okay. 12. 12 is to the point where it's like, this is not something you're used to. This isn't something that you've ever had to do before. You could probably make something up and maybe he'll believe you. Or just be straight and tell him no, or flip a coin.
I don't know. I guess just, I don't know. I guess flip a coin, I don't know. Let's see.
Easiest way to flip a coin is roll a d4. 1 and 2 is heads, 3 and 4 is tails.
So, I guess, what were the two options, I guess?
1 and 2 is going to be heads, and do you want to say heads is left or right?
Straight or...
So just roll a d4.
Or...
Okay, looks like you guys are going left.
Towards the sparse trees.
Yes. Heads was right, tails was left.
Seems like a, guess good idea as any.
Okay. Well, we will do our quick break now, and when we come back, we'll head the left path.
Good idea. I'll have some lunch then.
Yeah.
10-minute break?
Yeah, let's take 10.
Deal.
Huzzah. I had things for depending on what path you guys wanted to take. So, walking down the left path, you find yourselves being able to tell, like, you're going from a part of the forest that maybe is used quite a lot to another little side area that hasn't been used a lot. So you're getting a lot of hungover trees. It doesn't look like they've been cut down for passage of carts and whatnot. There's a little bit of track on the ground that you can see, but it not highly used, so it's not like a very high merchant area. You eventually come to an area where the type of trees change to like pretty much almost full sugar maples. You'd be able to tell that you're in an area for producing a lot of syrup. So maybe you've stumbled across somebody's farm, or just you're not too sure because you really haven't been here. But you do see lots of like little buckets hanging for syrup along the way. You'll eventually turn into like from the sugar maples to regular maples, wide variety. Are you guys going stealthily?
We have advantage still, don't we? So yes, why not?
Okay. Can I have stealth rolls from everybody, please?
Oh, with advantage, with advantage.
Yes, sir.
There we go. There we go. That's much better.
Oh, that's a nat 20 for Brucie. You rolled a nat 20 and an 18. Attaboy. One more for pretzels. With advantage, you can roll twice.
Advantage, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
A 10. Okay. The nat 20 will help with that.
10.
And I also got a 22 to match Brucie's.
Okay.
Yeah.
You, after about an hour going down this trail, who's in the lead?
Brucie.
Brucie? Beautiful. You're going to see Brucie pretty much like almost stop and put a hand up. Can I have perception rolls, please?
5.
What's your passive?
9.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Passive doesn't matter because you asked for a roll.
I know.
18.
So Hester rolled a 4,
Beautiful.
but they are currently tinkering with,
Yeah.
button like device that they're just like messing with and looking at and everything.
Okay.
It was perceptive, not stealthy.
Yeah. So, for the most part, it's Brucie, Reynard, and Irma. You all notice Brucie stop and almost like come up. And you guys notice, because you rolled a good stealth roll, you can smell cooking. You see a little bit of smoke. Up on like a little, you're coming in an area where there's like a little hill, a little bit of a clearing, and it looks like you've stumbled across some sort of campsite.
Anyone there though?
You don't see anything with your poor roll.
True.
But
Very true.
these three see what looks to be at least 5 that you can see. Looks like they're just finished putting up a bunch of tents. There's a lot of movement around. Couple of them kind of look like the same that ambushed you on a road a couple days ago. I'll move you to the map so you can see what you see. So you see a couple Mawpaw and a couple Jerbeen look like they're in the middle of setting up camp. A lot of big tents, a lot of small tents.
The others have pointed this out so all of us can see now, right?
I'm assuming so, yes.
How do we feel about ambushing the ambushers? Or do we want to be friendly and just walk in and say hello?
I mean, they look to Irma. Irma?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to be friendly first.
You heard the lady.
Well, I am going to stay out of sight behind the tree, and I see anyone do anything, I'm going to shoot the bastard.
Can I have another stealth roll, please? With advantage.
Oh, nat 20 plus 5.
As soon as he starts saying, I'm going to hide behind a tree, he's already there and gone. Where'd he go?
I love advantage because the nat 3 that I got wasn't going to help me.
Nope. All right. Who's going in? What you saying?
I'm assuming they speak.
You all speak the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Bird folk is common folk.
Sure
right?
is.
Or
bird folk is common. Yeah.
Okay. Because Hester also knows Mapak.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So Hester will kind of look up from the thing that they're tinkering with and see everything going in front and be like, "Oh, friends," and just kind of walk towards them and be like, pull out their the other device that they have that just keeps repeating the message, "Hello, how are you doing today?" As they approach towards them to kind of show that they're friendly.
Feel free to move your tokens where you would like. As soon as you are noticed, you see immediately all of these come up, take defensive positions around the camp itself, and immediately just go, "Boss, we got company." You're going to hear a small muffled, "Deal with it."
Oh, so there's a fifth that's currently in a tent?
Yep.
It's somewhere. We don't know. I would assume we don't know if it's a tent, or are we able to tell where the voice is coming from?
Give me a quick perception check.
17.
17 definitely came from the big tent right in front. For the amount of people that are here compared to tents, there's more tents than people currently. You do see a little bit of rustling around the rest of the tents, though. Who are you? What are you doing here?
We're just on our way over to Alderhard. We're
just passing through.
Well, this ain't the main road, so you guys are. I can tell you're up to something. Why are you all traveling with bird folk? We don't want their kind around here. You aren't wanted.
What's wrong with bird folk?
He's pretty grounded. He doesn't like heights, so that's kind of why.
You don't like heights. You're gonna have like 4 or 5 of them just start. Oh, bird folk that doesn't like the heights. Okay, all right.
He's a humble folk in heart.
Right. Okay. Boss, what I said, deal with it. What do you want? We don't want you here. You got nothing we want? Well, I'm sure you got something we want.
We're just passing through.
Well,
we'll be on our way.
Then pass through. They're like literally just looking paths that way.
Yeah.
They ain't moving, boss.
Well, this is awkward. You said that way? Okay, let's go that way.
Yeah, let's go that way.
Good. Move along.
You guys aren't really all that friendly.
Well, would you be?
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah,
you guys just walked up and said hello. That seems friendly.
Yeah, I walked up and said hello.
Yeah.
Usually you're speak up. I didn't.
Usually your kind is trying to put us in chains and calling us bandits just for trying to make a living. So when I say move along, move along.
Are you constantly stealing stuff from people?
Because of your kind, yes. It's the only way we can survive around here.
I mean, if it looks like a duck and walks like a duck,
I'll just turn to Hester like, that's
Boss,
racist.
They're calling us ducks. Of
I'll-
course
I'll-
they are.
I'll say to the other guys, like, I know exactly how you feel. Being a Vulpin, believe me, they always think I'm stealing stuff too. It's ridiculous.
I wish Brucie was here right now. From the tent, considering you guys aren't leaving and the conversation is going a lot more, I will take a either deception or intimidation or persuasion roll from someone who wants, if you want to leave. Who would like to make that roll? For the most part, I believe, yes.
What were the 3 rolls you said?
You can either give me a deception roll, deception, persuasion, or intimidation.
Yeah, that's definitely a nat 1 for the deception. So it's like
I love it.
there's a balance of what I've been rolling yesterday, and I think that's my last nat 1 for my total of like 4 I had.
Really bad at all.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, Hester's not trying to do any of those things.
I know.
They're just trying to be nice.
Yeah, you'd be able to tell they hate bird folk with a passion, and you're the one talking.
Yeah.
With the humble folk behind you, letting you lead.
Yeah. Not only that, Hester doesn't like people making fun of them for being a bird folk that doesn't like to be
I know.
in the trees. But they're trying to, like, what's the word? Hold back, I guess. Like,
A
not
little
just
bit. Yeah.
straight up attack them, but just be like, hey, calm down kind of thing.
Out from the tent, you guys see wander. Well, first you see a wolf come out. Little bloody face, looks like it was just chewing on something. And then someone you recognize from a few days ago that stole Brucie's pack and his stuff. You remember her from the highway. Her name was Frey, who just sat back and watched 3 of her bandits die. I think
Now,
Brucie would pretty much rage and immediately charge, but I won't do that. Pretty much yelling, "Where's my shit?"
I'm assuming when you say wolf, looking at that, you mean actual wolf. It's
Actual
not like the
wolf.
human.
Nope.
Like
Pet wolf.
okay, pet wolf.
I just want to specify, by the way, that I'm holding an action for any
assumed.
one take. Okay, cool.
Well. Don't we have a fun little party here? I recognize you. You killed 3 of my, well, I wouldn't say best. You killed 3 people that I once knew. Why should I let you leave here alive? As soon as, like, she comes out, these things start to,
We only killed them because they were attacking us.
like, move a little.
I'm gonna move Hester in front of Irma, just as the kind of precautionary.
Yeah. So, she's going to be like petting her pet wolf. What do you want? She's going to look at Brucie and go, "Did you come all this way for your tiny little pack with nothing in it? Is that what this is about?"
I'm pretty sure that pack had stuff in it. I mean, I don't know if Brucie had anything in it, but I'm pretty sure it had something in it.
I think it was just his basic stuff, and I think he had a bit of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you guys have got paid at least once. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, Hester's just, being like, I don't know what was in the pack, but I'm pretty sure there was something in it because she's implying that there was nothing in it. So it's like, being the semantic of it.
Yeah.
Making sure it's correct.
Well, we are in a little bit of a pickle, and we haven't had lunch yet. So, what do you guys like before we do something stupid? Like my friend here said, times are trouble. We're just trying to get by with the scrapings we can finally get. Not like your kind really cares. You can tell they're all just looking at Hester.
I have no issues. I have no issues with you. I mean, you're the ones that took Brucie's pack. So if we can get his pack back, like, we could just take that and leave.
You want his pack. But what do we get for a pack? I got people to feed. I got things to do. And eventually a tree to burn.
Hester will reach into their bag of holding and pull out a giant toad body and be like, I got food for you.
That's probably pretty rank by now.
I mean, yeah, it's been in there for 3 days.
I think it's, yeah.
I mean, there's no oxygen in there.
4 or 5, yeah, it's still decomposing. It would still decompose, yeah.
Preserved. There's no oxygen. It's sealed.
If it was a bag of holding, then you'd be fine, but it is just a normal bag of holding. It's pretty much just dead space, but it's still, you can't breathe in there and things do rot. So it is definitely like almost a pile of liquid by the time you bring it out. Probably going to start smelling better in there.
As soon as Hester does it, I'm like, you should really have cleaned that. That's awkward.
Yeah, I forgot it was in there.
I know your
just
kind
remembered
is
now.
likes delicacies, but that's even beyond us. On a good note, she rolled a nat 20 on the insight to see if you wanted to, leave. She's being a little friendly right now. So
I mean, I don't have many rations, but I mean, I can give you some rations for it. Or I mean, we can always like do a little hunting. I mean, I'm pretty good with that.
Well, how about I just take your money, and then you can go away.
Well, we need our money.
No, not theirs. Not theirs. Just yours.
Oh no, I don't know why you would want the money. I mean, the money doesn't make any sense. You can't eat the money. Why would you want the money?
Because then I can, buy stuff with it. We like money. So it's either money or you. Yeah, I like that. That's a fair deal.
She says that, I'm going to say, I'll make a counter offer, and I pull out the 5 pumpkin seeds. It's like, how about these? They can really fill you up because they're good size, as you said.
Yeah, the seeds are really good.
Give me a persuasion roll, please.
Is it possible for me to give them advantage?
No, you're a bird folk.
Okay.
Nope.
Fair.
And persuasion.
Chanted, so they're
She doesn't know that.
nourishing.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are really bad at this, aren't you? This must be your first time. You're capable fighters, I've at least seen that. And I know a little standstill. So, she's going to walk into her little tent, pull out Brucie's backpack, and go, fine. Whatever you have on you for your stuff back. And then the rest of you can leave. But I'm only going to give you a minute. And then all of a sudden you see more people come out of the tents. Once I put these guys on the token layer.
Very curious where you
More come out.
So just to make sure, she's offering everything Hester has on them.
All she wants is your gold, all your money for his bag and your life. That was the original deal.
Oh, okay.
You see a lot more, and there was a couple more that snuck up behind you. And there's one is currently poking Brucie in the ribs. So.
I'm sure Brucie would enjoy that.
That tickles. A little lower. Lower. So, either all of what you have, or all of what he has.
I don't know. I mean, if those are the options that we have, then you could just keep his pack. I don't care. We could just go.
No. We're a little past you going with me keeping just this crappy little pack.
I mean, I don't want to fight you guys. I mean, you know, just running the math here, there's a good possibility that you will win, but we will end up killing most of your pack here.
Oh, fun! The wolf is now charging you.
I instantly released my arrow.
I know.
Well, I've got that reaction.
That's fine. Let me do this quickly.
Well, I need to do it before the wolf moves.
What are you going for?
I'm going for her in the middle, and I have an exploding arrow
her.
that's going to hit her and the two people beside her.
Beautiful. We'll have that go off first. Then the wolf will have his quick advantage, and then we will roll initiative.
Okay, so I rolled a 26 to hit.
Okay, 1 sec. That is her. Yes.
Okay, so the damage... Sorry, it was a 25 for what it's worth, but anyway.
Okay.
The damage she takes is 8.
Okay.
Then the arrow will burst and hit her and the wolf and the person beside her.
Okay.
God.
Green.
For a really crappy 3 force damage.
Okay, it just splits between the two of them.
All 3 of them take the force damage.
Oh, she takes the 3 force damage also? Okay.
I believe so. Let me double check.
Okay.
Yeah,
green
the target
guy.
and all creatures within 10 feet.
Do they get a save?
Nope.
Beautiful. Okay. The wolf.
And we just lost...
Yeah, I know. I think her net went down. It's been a little iffy.
Okay.
10, 15, 20. It's going to come right to Hester. At least regular wolves aren't that bad. 9's not going to hit you.
Nope.
And it doesn't have it does not get its pack tactics. Okay. Now we can roll initiative.
Okay. Oh, God.
Gave you a few guys way out. I'm pretty sure Brucie would have immediately raged and charged in, so I didn't want to role play that just because he's not here. Hester, give me a quick yeah, you're up there. Give me a quick perception roll, please.
Okay.
So I need this guy.
14 for perception.
Okay.
And then I have a regular 20 for my initiative.
Okay.
I have a regular 8 for my initiative.
Can someone play Brucie for me?
Not me, because he's on Beyond.
If not, I can. That's fine. It's just I'll just rage and smash shit.
I would, but I'm not too familiar with barbarians.
Okay, that's fine.
So, otherwise I'd be like, yeah, sure, that's fine.
At least most of these guys, you guys have fought before, and they're pretty squishy. Is that everybody? One, two, three. I am missing so red, blue, green, orange. Don't have my blue guy. Okay.
It doesn't look like Irma's on the
No, that's fine.
list.
Give me a sec. That's what happens when you don't. Alright. Okay, I pre-rolled initiative for these guys, thank God.
this is the most amount of combatants we've had in a fight so far.
These guys got 2s. 6. What did Hester get?
Level 3 now.
20.
20?
Yeah.
Yeah, the book still
I
wanted
also-
you guys at level 2 for this. So.
Yeah. My dex is 16, so I don't know if that's higher than the leaders.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
20.1. Oops. 20.1.
I need to step away for a quick minute.
By all means. Anyone not in here? Brucie.
Yeah, Brucie would have to be added too.
What's he getting? An 8.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right. Brucie is an 8. So I got everybody on here. Beautiful. Let's throw some combat music on.
Oh,
And it's Hester. You're up.
okay. So you had said the wolf came up and just did like a bite attack
Tried to
or
bite
something
you.
like that at me.
Yes, sure did.
Okay, that didn't work.
Nope.
All right. I will. Okay, so I'm going to say, if it's okay, with what I had messaged you.
Yep.
When the wolf attacks and everything, me trying to get out of the way, the device that I had in my hand, I end up hitting the button on it.
Okay.
And then out of my bag of holding, a whole bunch of like spider legs come flying out of it and turn into my steel defender.
Okay. You now have control of a spider in front of you.
Okay.
We'll just say it goes on your initiative, so I don't need to add an extra
Okay.
token.
Okay. And then, whoops. Hang on. This has to go. All right. And then, okay. And then, does it matter if I go first before the steel defender, or
I
it
believe
has to go first?
it's technically goes, I think, on your... I think it's your bonus action, so either will work.
Yeah. In combat, the defender shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours.
Yes. And it takes a bonus action to command it. So your first attack is going to use your bonus action, and then all you have to do is tell it basically to defend me and kill everything.
Okay.
Yep. Then you're set.
Okay. Yeah, unless I take a bonus action on your turn to command it for another action.
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, would activating that button be an action or a bonus action, or is that just like a...
I'll say flavor it. You would have already had it down. I'm okay with that. It's like pulling something out of the bag of holding is pretty much a free action, so...
Okay. All right, then...
It's a, here, look!
Okay, then, let's see. How big is this? 20 feet. I'm going to cast... do I have square edge or corner? There we go. Oh, it's doing it. Whatever. Basically a 20-foot square. I was seeing how many of these things I could get in it. Let's see. Yeah, I want to get the main lady here.
Okay.
In it.
So you want a 20-foot cube?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to do that, but all of these are taking it from the center of a point instead of the edge. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, that fucked up.
I can do a 20-foot radius pretty quick for you.
Okay. Yeah, because it's...
20-foot radius is a lot bigger than
Oh, sorry, 20-foot cube.
though.
Yeah.
You mean 10-foot radius.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because basically I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on... and I want to get her in it. and however many that I can. Can I get the wolf in it? Because if it's a 20-foot cube, I should be able to get her, this wolf.
20-foot cube is what it's currently at.
Okay. Yeah. Because I
move it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking to get wolf.
You would. You can
her.
either get the wolf. You wouldn't be able to get this guy up here and the wolf.
Yeah, because it doesn't say it's centered on who I'm targeting. It just says each object's in a 20-foot cube within range.
Because this is a 15 cube. Let me make it bigger. There's a 20 cube.
Yeah, because I was thinking if I got her in the top left of that, then I could get the wolf in the bottom left, and then like that.
Okay.
So I can get those three.
Okay.
With it, I'll cast Fairy Fire.
And that's a deck save?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we'll do her first. An 11 for her.
That fails.
The wolf is an 18.
That passes.
And the bandit is a 12.
That also fails.
So her and the bandit. Okay.
Yep.
We'll put a purple marker on both of them for Fairy Fire.
Okay. So then there's advantage on them.
Okay.
And so that'd be action. My bonus action. Now that the Steel Defender is out, I will. Tell them to defend me.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Anything else for you?
Then, actually, I'm gonna have since the defender's right there, and they go right after me, I'm gonna have them do their force empowered rend on the wolf that's right there.
Okay.
Let's see.
Wolf's pretty easy to hit.
Spell attack modifier to hit. What is that?
Plus 3 or 4.
5. Okay.
Plus 5. All right, intelligence for you.
I don't think that's gonna hit. That's a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Then that would be everything.
Okay. She can move 30. So she's moving out of the Fairy Fire. I don't know if that changes anything. I can't remember.
No, it stays on her.
Does it stay on her? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just say
any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light.
Beautiful. She's going to come up and attack you.
Oh, fun.
Twice. 17 to hit.
Does not.
Okay. And an 8 won't. Okay. She tries to bite you, which doesn't work, and then immediately goes for a short sword, but that misses also. Alright. Zerbeen. So I rolled already to see if this thing's seen where you shot from, Bronobi, and it rolled a 19.
It should see me. I come out of stealth by shooting.
What do you have?
I assume that was a self-rhetorical question.
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. It uses all its little legs can support it to come and hit you twice with a dagger. Maybe. 12? Probably not.
No.
Oh, and that 20 will, though.
Probably.
So that would be 11 piercing damage.
Yeesh. Okay.
That is its turn. The other one is going to come help its boss. Actually, try and stab Irma. 18 to hit Irma?
That'll hit.
Okay. How much damage does it take in the process of hitting you? Does it take any? Oh no, that's only when you're in shell.
No, it's only whenever I'm pearled. So.
You take 5 piercing, and it misses with its second attack. The wolf is just gonna do its bite on nat 1. Okay. You're gonna see the wolf try to bite you there, Hester. But in the process of doing it, it either hits your steel defender or something. With a nat 1, I'm gonna say it probably like chips quite a few teeth in the process, and it can no longer bite. So it is literally yelping in pain, and it is going to try and run the fuck away. It's full movement. Right up to here. So if you would like an opportunity attack, please do. You don't have to, but you can. It's just a melee spell attack. Sorry, you're muted.
I'm assuming both Hester and the Steel Defender could have an opportunity attack on that.
Yes. I think the Steel Defender can do reactions.
Yeah. Yeah, I think both of us will take the attack of opportunity.
Yep. Just
so
melee.
that's just a regular attack roll?
Yeah, melee attack.
Alright, so Hester is 14 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. I'm using my rapier. That's the only melee weapon I have. So that is 9 points of piercing damage, I believe.
Okay. How do you want to kill a wolf?
Oh, hot shit.
You got 8 left. Yeah, wolves aren't actually that tough.
Okay. Yeah. It will. Yeah. So it tries to bite me, misses, hits the Steel Defender, and starts yelping.
Yeah.
I just pull up my rapier and just kind of swing at it and just lop its head off.
Beautiful. You have a dead wolf at your feet.
Your puppy dog is already dead, and you are next.
I've had him for years.
Not anymore. We didn't have. It doesn't have to be this way.
Yes, it does. Your kind'll never let us in.
Not with that attitude.
So that thing's now dead. This guy here, what can he do? He's got a short bow. Of course he does. He's going to shoot twice at Hester. 11's going to miss. And a 15?
Yes. That misses too.
Beautiful. He's pretty useless. He will... Doesn't know what's going on with the lights, so is going to try and move the hell out of the way of the lighting. Brucie's immediately going to rage. Charge into here to flank and hit this bitch.
Was that guy in melee of Brucie, so opportunity attack?
Yeah, I don't think he'd care.
Oh no, I'm just saying, just so you don't forget.
To be fair, I
14.
think he would have attacked the one that was attacking Irma.
Which was... Oh, yeah, that's true. He would, wouldn't he? We'll go to there.
Yeah.
So the other guy still misses with his opportunity attack. Thank you. I forgot about the Irma part. With an 8. So Brucie, I need to click off rage here. I don't know if that gives him anything extra for Path of the... Didn't give him anything else. When raging, he gains... Oh, that's thrown stuff. Oh, he gets 5 extra feet reach. That's handy. So he goes Giant Brucie. Angry Brucie. And now he's giant, so he actually gets big. So he can actually hit both if he wanted to. Use his lovely new weapon. And hit with an 18. So for 7, 9 with rage, and 2 fire. So 11 damage on Jerbeen. Ooh, okay. This thing, the little Jerbeen that is trying to stab Irma is howling in pain and is a little bit on fire. Quite in pain. Okay. Bronobi, you're up.
Okay.
I'll save you, Irma.
Bronobi.
Then we'll go back to that bed.
He stares at this gronk beside him and he just throws his bow on the ground and pulls out a rapier, because I assume he can't pull out both at once.
Yep.
And he'll just take a swing.
Okay.
Oh, don't know why I rolled like that, but I did, and it's a 10.
A 10. No. What? Give me 1 second here. I have a fun reaction with it.
Well, I would also,
19.
if it's
Yep.
I don't know if it's before,
What's...
I would like to use my bonus action to take a unarmed strike at him.
Okay, that's fine. Can you roll? Can you roll me a perception check, please?
Oh, sure. 2.
Perfect. What do you have in your inventory? He pickpocketed you while you missed your attack. He has an opportunist. He can pickpocket you when you miss an attack on him.
Well, why don't you look in it and tell me what he takes? Otherwise, I'll just pick something that I don't want to lose.
I don't know roll 20. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I'll take a look. Yeah.
There's a light crossbow. There's a blowgun. There's rations. A tinder
something
box.
small he could grab because he's a Jerbeen.
It's only that'd be too big then. A bedroll?
It'd be too big. Here, let me look.
A flask of oil.
Yeah, a water skin.
Maybe the tinder box.
Do you keep your arrows on your hip or on your back?
On my back.
Okay, he's taking your blowgun.
Gun? I don't even notice it. It's deleted.
Yep. Not with a 22. And give me your own.
I got a 15 with my unarmed.
15 will hit.
So, since it has to be strength, and I have -1 strength, I assume it's just 1 damage.
Yep. Okay.
I ineffectively strike at him for 1 damage.
Okay. You're gonna see him kind of like putting something away and pulling in a little dagger again.
Thanks, what's my stat?
Mine! Mine! All mine! It's soon gonna be all mine.
When I kill you, everything will be mine, and I will piss on your corpse.
Well, that's not nice. This one's gonna come up and flank Brucie. Unless you had movement or anything else you wanted to do.
No, he'll stay there.
Okay.
I have... Now, how does it work with this regeneration we have? Is it at the end of the turn?
At the end of your turn, you roll a d4 to get temporary hit points.
Oh, yeah.
So if if you've already done your turn, roll a d4 to get your temporary hit points. Thank you, I forgot about that.
I rolled a 2 and got 2 health points.
3 for Brucie. Okay. Brucie's taking a short sword for 3 damage. Which negates his temporary that I just got, so I don't need to change anything. Alright. Hester. The one you noticed earlier, way from the back, is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's going to run up to here. You're going to see he's kind of like you. Has an odd assortment of a whole bunch of crap. You're going to see him pull out this tiny little... it looks like he's holding a porcupine almost, or something similar to that. But it's got a trigger on it and something on the end. He's going to pull a trigger and try to hit you for a 19.
Can I have my Steel Defender use their deflect attack reaction?
Sure.
It imposes disadvantage on an attack roll what? Hang on. I want to make sure I read it right. The defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it.
Okay, which it now
provided
is.
that the attack roll is against a creature that's not the defender.
Which is you. So, yep. So I need to roll again.
Yep.
19 again.
I hate to be a bit of a downer, but isn't the reaction spent from the opportunity attack from the wolf?
No, because Hester went first with that and killed the wolf before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have it. It's still going to hit you anyway. So it's going to hit you. You're going to see it's pretty much shooting a bunch of needles at you, but it's hitting everything around you.
Okay.
So you take 4 piercing. I need your steel defender, and I need Reynard and, I guess Faye to roll me a dex save.
You said
Faye
the steel defender?
Good. Yeah. It's in range.
Okay. So let's see here. Let's save 1 plus efficiency, so that's 3. Steel defender's 13.
Reynard, you're good. Steel defender's good.
17 for me.
Everyone's good. Okay. You see a whole bunch of needles like hit you mainly, but the extra ones hit everything in around you. And had it worked, everyone was going to take 5 piercing damage from his nettle gun.
Right.
That's his turn. Reynard, yeah.
After dodging that attack, I'm going to go off and attack him.
Okay.
With the pumpkin slicer.
Okay.
12 to hit.
Just hits, yeah. Ooh.
Wait, I don't get the fire damage, do I?
No. Well, he's not a plant. I was gonna say, ooh, that hurt. That still hurt him. Ow! Be careful, these will blow.
Sneak attack damage of 4.
Okay.
And since I did hit with the attack,
Uh-huh.
my Wails of the from the grave activate, and I do 1d6 of necrotic 2.
Ooh.
Someone I see within 30 feet, so since I'm facing him, I can still see the fox lady, so...
Yeah. Ooh.
6 necrotic.
Woohoo! This guy looking healthy. It's almost to the point where like he's taking a look at all this stuff on him and going, it's all useless. I never got to use it. Anything else? Anything for Hester? Sorry, Reynard.
And bonus action, I'll attack with another weapon.
Okay.
Nine to hit.
Not a miss.
Yep, that's it.
Geez, this regeneration's gonna keep us all going.
Irma, yeah. Maybe.
Right, yeah, Irma. Yeah, I guess just go for the Jerbeen that stabbed her. Let's see.
You're flanking, so with advantage, whatever you do. Unless
What's a spell? So I don't. Does that still?
Unless it's only if it's a touch spell.
It is a touch spell.
Okay, then your
It's a spell attack. It's inflict wounds.
Oh, then yeah, it will be at advantage.
Okay.
Yep, because it's a melee touch spell.
Yeah. Like okay, well then 18. I'm guessing that. Hits.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see.
That thing's not looking too okay. How do you want to kill a little Jerbeen girl?
I mean, probably just like grab her by the shoulders and like, suck to magic. I guess like suck the life out of her. That's probably what it looks like.
Okay.
It's the opposite of a healing or cure wounds. So yeah.
Beautiful. You guys.
Trump's about to do to all of America. Have fun, guys.
You guys see Irma kill another thing by just reaching it out and pretty much like draining all of its energy. And this thing's almost like a dried
Reach
husk.
out and touch faith.
Yep.
That was horrific.
And you can roll your D4 to get your temporary hit points back.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. Green guy gets to go. So I'm just gonna do both these guys. They are pretty much have been all told to attack Hester. So
Fun.
this one needs to move in order to be able to see you. So you're gonna get 2 short bows. Nat 1's not gonna do it.
Nope.
So this guy here loses his bowstring.
Nice.
And a 13's probably not going to do it.
Nope.
They don't like what they're seeing. And 5, 10, he doesn't have much movement left. 5, 10, 15, 20. They're running for the woods. Hester, you're up.
And then when I'm controlling the defender, you said, is it a bonus action every turn to tell it to attack?
No, just
or
the
is it
first time. Yeah, so you
just
can...
the first time, unless I want him to change something.
Correct.
Okay. Actually, let me see. Do I have a spell that's a bonus action that I might want to use? I do not. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, because my last command was just to defend me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to change that command.
Okay.
To attack her.
Okay.
To whatever her name is, Faye or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll change it to attack her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my rapier just to do a regular attack on her.
Beautiful. With advantage because she's lit up and flanked.
Oh, yeah. Ah, nice. Let's see, 17 plus 5, so
Yeah,
22.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
By a lot.
So 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 piercing.
Okay.
And then my defender will use their force-empowered rend.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah. And thank goodness for the advantage. I rolled a 9 and a nat 20.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. It might hurt. So max damage plus what you roll.
Okay. Oh, nice. It was almost full max damage. So 7 plus my proficiency bonus, that's plus 2. That's 9 plus 8. So that's what, 17?
Ooh.
17 force damage,
Okay.
if that matters.
Nope. You can tell she looks like shit.
Regretting her life decisions.
Oh, sorry. Force damage. Never
Yeah.
mind. That's halved.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Is she
that'd
still
be
looking like shit?
8. So,
That's impressive.
sorry. She's resistant to force.
The heck is ever resistant to force? How random.
Yeah, I know. Looks like force if that matters. Like, apparently it does. And then, yep, that'll be my turn. Yeah, because I'm not going to go anywhere because she's going
She's
down.
right there. Yeah, okay. You're
I mean, she
taking...
can't go anywhere.
No. Nat 20's probably going to hit you.
I think so.
Okay, and second attack's a 21.
Who's attacking me?
Frey, it's her turn.
Okay. Can I do the deflect attack reaction?
Yep.
On that?
So the first one, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. That was a 13.
No, that's not going to hit.
Okay, second one's still going to hit.
Okay. What was the second one?
I rolled a 21.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
22, yeah. So 7 piercing.
Okay. Oh, yeah, let me get my temp HP back because I forgot to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's only 2. but that's still better than nothing.
She's pretty much
And then you
just...
said with seven piercing?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's pretty much just yelling for everyone
Focus fire?
to... yeah. But the other one already stole stuff from Bronobi, so its turn's next, and it wants to stab Bronobi for the rest of his stuff. 20, Bronobi?
Yes.
Okay. It does take 2 attacks. The nat 1's not going to do anything, but the first one will hit. So it's going to be doing 4 piercing plus 12 sneak attack.
Why is it sneak attack? He's right next to me and he's got no allies.
Because it's using its bonus action to steady aim and attack you.
Well, fudge.
I know.
Okay.
But that's all it can do. The other one is dead, so I can get rid of that one. Wolf is dead. This one is going to shoot Hester with a short bow and miss completely. Brucie's up. Brucie's gonna smash our girl with advantage. He's definitely... Oh yeah, a 24 is gonna smash her all to shit. So that's 4 plus 4 raging. 5, 6, 7 damage. Now she's looking like she was before I remembered she was force resistant. She's looking like crap. So that's his action. Bonus action, 2-weapon fighting. What else does he have? He has a longsword. Can he use his offhand longsword as a bonus action, or does it have to be a dagger?
2-weapon fighting needs to be light.
Light what? Okay, so
Yeah.
he can't do
Unless you have
any.
the feet.
He can do an unarmed. That'll work. That'll be with rage 6. You're gonna see Brucie hit her with his mace and realize there's so much easier ways to kill her, and just punch her right in the fucking face. And you're gonna see her like nose just kind of like snap as he just punches her to death.
Fun.
Bronobi.
Bronobi pulls out his other rapier, looks at this guy that has just very much hurt him, and decides, I don't like you. It is time for you to die just like your boss has. No, it's not, because my first hit misses.
She's not my boss. Okay. What else do you have?
Oh. Nothing small. You can have a water skin.
Okay, I'll take the water skin.
Can I? No. I still even do it, but it's too late. I'm like, hey, give that back. I'll stab again. Okay, so my first was a nat 2 to hit.
Okay.
My second attack was a nat 1, so I dropped my second rapier or snap it or something.
Give me a D100. You froze up
Didn't
too.
shoot for it.
Okay. 50 even.
Okay, 50 even. Ooh. What weapon were you using? Your rapier?
Right. Rapier in each hand. This was my left hand I was attacking with.
Okay. You're not used to using your rapier that much with the offhand. You prefer the longbow. You try to stab this thing with it, but you end up, kind of tripping and stabbing your own hand for 1 point of damage.
I deserve that, okay? Can you just stay still, you bastard? And I'm going to action surge and take a third attack.
Okay.
Fuck me. Sorry, guys. That was another nat 1.
Okay. So that was 3 attacks you missed.
Yeah,
Okay.
1 nat 2, 2 nat 1s.
Okay. I rolled a 19 and a nat 20. She's taking all your fucking money.
Oh,
She's taking your coin players. How much money you got?
168 gold.
Okay.
Little help, please. This one just stole all my money.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Anything else, Bronobi?
Why would I do anything else? Why would I?
The funny part is,
No, I mean,
she dropped her dagger because she rolled a nat 1 on her last attack, so she's just taking all your shit.
It's like the Ninja Turtles movie where he's like taking the bells off the thing. He's just like,
Yeah. You guys are.
my rolls are back.
This guy is gonna try to attack Brucie. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Miss. Not like what he's seeing and tries to get away. So I'll do an attack for opportunity from Brucie. Oh, that'll be a 23. So that's 8 plus 1 fire damage is 9 on Mr. Orange, who hasn't been hit. You'd be able to say these things are pretty much saying, "Scram, scram, go!" They're all trying to run. Whether or not you want to let them or you want to kill them, that's up to you.
I mean, I'm certainly going to take an opportunity attack and miss horribly with the rapier that I'm holding in my right hand.
The Tinkerer that's near Bronobi that you beat the crap out of and is not doing good. Is going to try and... Yeah, he wants to use his new weapon on Reynard, so he's going to do a ranged weapon attack with disadvantage because he's near you. With a nat 1, you're gonna see this little Mawpaw click his weapon, and it just doesn't work. He clicks it again, it doesn't work. Clicks it again, it doesn't work. And he's just dropping it and running away. You could have an attack of opportunity if you like.
Both of you.
Yeah.
nah, my Steel Defender used the deflect reaction on Faye.
15 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And it is damage with the modifier, right?
Yes. Yeah, just a standard regular attack. Okay.
9.
He makes it to here before you kill him. Poor little guy. Your turn. You'd be able to tell the remaining ones, except for the one near Bronobi, is currently running away.
As I hear Bronobi say, yelling for help, they're stealing my shit, I'm going to turn, look, and see the little SOB and bonus action steady aim to have advantage on my short bow.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he couldn't run away because he'd done steady aim. Duh.
Yeah,
19 to hit.
Absolutely. It also wasn't his turn yet. He can steal when you just miss every time.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, it hasn't
And
taken much.
since I gave myself advantage with steady aim, I also get sneak attack, right?
Sure do.
6 more damage.
Whew. It's not looking happy. It looks like it wants to run away.
And then I'll use Whales from the Grave and do it a 1d6 of necrotic because I see a little fucker and...
Roll low. I want him to leave. Roll low. Aw. How do you kill him?
Negative.
He had 3. How do you kill this poor little guy?
arrow gets right in the spine. Kind of stops him. Then it just with the gaze from the whales of the grave. You just hears the. I just have a dead stare at him, and he just drops dead.
Beautiful. Irma. Unless you wanted to move. Oh no, you can. You studying.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything around you is currently dead.
Yeah, and I mean, if they're running away, Irma's not going to try to attack them.
Okay.
Yeah, Irma's not going to do anything.
Okay. These two here are using their full movements to dash, so they are now off the board, just to let you know.
But still technically in range, right?
They're technically in range, yes. They're just off the board. They're dashing 60 feet. They will have lots of tree cover.
Yeah, and I'd need an action to pick up my bow, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, okay. Hester.
Okay. So Hester is going to come in their Steel Defender.
Okay.
They're gonna look at them and point at the two on the right side here that are running away.
Yeah, the orange. This one here looks like crap. This one has not taken any damage at all.
Yep. So with the bonus action, Hester's just going to kind of point in their general direction and just say, "Kill them all."
Okay.
And then I will attack with my longbow on the one that hasn't taken any damage because they're lit up by my fairy fire. Glad I had advantage on that one. So that's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Max damage. So 8, 9, 10, 11. 11
Ooh.
points of piercing.
Been hit yet. Beautiful.
Yep. And then my Steel Defender will run up to that one, get within 5 feet of it, and attack it as well.
Okay. The hell is that? Get it away! Too many legs!
16 plus, what is it, 5? I think it is.
Yeah, that'll hit. It's got a 12 AC.
21 to hit.
Yeah, 12 AC.
That's an Australian spider, so you know you're going.
Yeah.
4 force damage.
Okay. How do you want your Steel Defender to kill its first thing?
It runs up and basically just like grabs it and just rips it in half. Just like grabs it by the arms and just like rips it in half.
Nice.
And then at the end of the turn, it kind of turns towards the orange one. Yep. And I think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it only moved 25. And I think it has 40 movement. Yeah, 25. So that's 30, 35. So I'll get within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
So if it takes off, I can get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And that should be, action, bonus action. Yeah, that's all of that.
That's fine. Brucie will kill him. Brucie's gonna kill him. So that's 6. 7. Yeah, he had 6. And Brucie just killed him with 7. Brucie's pretty much just, you're gonna see Brucie raging, and he's pretty much just gonna like keep hitting this thing with the pumpkin smasher over and over and over and over and over. And you guys are in a combat. You killed everything.
Oh, we still have the 2 that are...
They're running away. If you want to try and chase them, by all means, they know these woods better than you, and they're currently in the forest area. They're surrounded by trees. If you would like to chase, by all means.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have enough cover. Well, okay, because I was going to say I would like to take a shot with my longbow at them, because I have a feature that basically it negates all cover.
It wouldn't negate trees. Lots of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just one. Yeah. Then I'm not going to worry about it because that would be the arrow's going to not make it through the trees.
Yeah,
No.
like I think in theory, I've always thought about that. Like that sharpshooter gets rid of all cover, but
Yeah.
you know, you're in a forest with 50 trees.
Yeah,
There's
you're not gonna hit it.
Just no.
Nope.
Yeah.
These things are scared for their life. They are going to be running until they probably pass out or find some help.
Although, geez, if I had guiding arrow as one of the
Yeah, I know.
arrow shots I've chosen.
Oh, I take that back. My ability, I thought it just negated all cover. No, it treats 3/4 cover as half
Three-quarters.
cover and half cover as no cover.
Yeah. So.
But I'm assuming with all the trees, they're at full cover. It's like
Yeah.
standing behind a wall.
Yeah.
So, do I get my 168 gold?
You can
load
take all your
and
stuff back.
water?
Yeah.
And we can also
what
look
it
to the
was?
camp. Loot the
Um,
camp.
Yeah, Hester is going to loot everything off of Faye.
I know.
Just start
So.
Free
going
stuff.
at it.
They're not using it anymore.
So it's 10:15. Do you guys want to just loot this area and then call it for the night?
Sure.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we could do that.
All right. Brucie's now not raging anymore. This guy's gone. I'll just leave the bodies there, just because you can.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
I needed one more, then I could have disengaged with that little guy and ran away.
I mean, Bronobi had full intentions of
I know.
chasing him down, even if it meant his own death.
He had 40. His movement speed was 40, so he could have went 80.
Damn.
With a dash.
Okay.
Yep. He would have been kept going right into the trees, and he's so tiny. Yeah. I thought of putting like 3 or 4 of them on the board. Then I went, nah, let's just do 1 or 2. That was fun. Okay. Had it been like the, I think its strength is like at a -1, so we can't carry a lot anyway. So I couldn't take a lot of things. I was hoping you were gonna drop your bow, and then he could just grab your bow and ran away.
Well, I already had dropped my bow.
Yeah, I know, but he it's too big for him, and he already had a whole bunch of stuff. So, I want investigation rolls, please.
Ugh, God, 9.
8. I have no idea what I'm looking at with this tinker guy.
15.
Okay. Who's doing what first?
Hester's looting Faye, and
Okay.
then after that I'll move over to the tinker guy because I saw his cool little tools and
Yeah.
wanted to see what he has.
Okay.
Well, the guy that was stealing off me was obviously who I was checking over.
Yes. So
But I assume I at least find my own stuff.
you get your own stuff back. You would be able to tell this group as you go through the tents and everything. You can add tents if you want tents, but they are going to be heavy. You could put a couple in Eliza's cart. She's at the back. She did not want any part of this. And I'm not going to kill Eliza on you.
Oh, and I piss on the body as I promised I would.
Nice. Beautiful. Over time, you're not going to find a lot of gold. It looks like she had the majority of it. So you get 125 gold, 22 silver, 35 copper. That is all these people had. You'd be able to tell she was pretty much straightforward at the beginning. They kind of looked impoverished. The food they had is kind of crap and starting to mold. It looks like she found a small little, or it's hard to tell until you get to know what's going on a little bit more. You'd be able to tell that most of the stuff they have here is old, forgotten stuff that they've just pilfered out of maybe a shed. Hard to tell. On her, though, she is a very... it's non-magical, but she has studded leather armor. She has a very nice short sword with a rose insignia on the pommel. The sword itself doesn't look magical. Anyone can give me a history roll, please, about the sword.
That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Nice.
For 23.
Okay. Ooh, 17 for Reynard. Nice. I won't let Brucie roll because he won't have a clue. It's sharp. It works. It is the rose insignia itself is not something really found outside of the humble folk. It is definitely a sword of someone who was maybe a high-ranking individual in the bandit group, and whoever wears it, if someone sees the insignia, they know you're maybe someone of importance with the bandit coalition. It's basically going to give you advantage on deception and persuasion rolls against anyone else who's in the bandit coalition. The rest of the bodies, you will... Oh, sorry. You will... She has a necklace on that does give off a little arcana for you.
Oh.
You'll have to get it identified.
Okay.
Above table, it is a brooch of shielding, which is why she has force resistance.
Ooh. Okay.
There is one of the one that Bronobi killed had a very, very nice ring on her. Give me a quick what was your investigation before?
Mine, an 8 or 9.
Okay. That was probably for everything. Give me another one at the ring itself once you find it.
Okay, 18. Finally, something over 4.
As you clean all the blood off of it and other stuff and get the dirt off of it and take a good look at it, it is embedded with rubies. Might be worth quite a bit. Probably worth more than you currently have on you.
I'll just offer it for the bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay.
There's varieties of suits of leather armor, about 6 daggers, a bunch of short bows. Nothing major except for the one that was trying to run away that Brucie killed at the end. Had on a very nice set of boots. You'd be able
to take some arrows for my collection.
There's at least 100 left.
Yeah, I'm just...
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. The boots look a little bit magical. You'll, again, have to get them identified.
Anyone want to just put those boots on and take the risk?
Or you could do that.
I'm feeling a bit reckless as I feel like I'm about to die, by the way. So give me the boots and try them on.
Does anyone else want boots? Okay. Bronobi.
I have 11 health, so if putting them on does damage, I could be in trouble.
Nope, they're boots of speed.
Ooh. What do boots of speed do exactly? Just give you more movement?
I think you can click on them and double your movement. Let me know.
Fun.
Which was what he clicked before he died. Whenever you use these boots, you can take a bonus action to click the boots together. If you do, the boots double your speed. Any creature that makes an opportunity attack against you has a disadvantage on the roll. If you click your heels again, it ends the effect. You can only use it 10 minutes per day. Once 10 minutes is done, you can't use them until a long rest. So it's pretty much double movement for 10 minutes a day.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll put the item in Discord here for you.
I'm assuming when you say that you can't use them again, I'm assuming that's the ability and not the boots themselves.
Correct.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious if 10 minutes you can't walk anymore.
Like if you click your boots, like say you wore them in the middle of the night and clicked them while you were sleeping, after 10 minutes, if you're not, if it's not the next day, Actually, sorry, it is a long rest. So, yeah, it's just 10 minutes. Just make sure you click them off. The Tinker...
With my 35 movement, that could be fun.
Yeah. The Tinkerer...
Yes.
Had... Most of the stuff that he had on him, it kind of looks like... right when he was dying, he was, like, trying to pull... He didn't really know what was going on. So there's going to be like a puddle of grease underneath him. It looks like something exploded into him at the same time. The only thing that is left is the little needle gun that he dropped.
Okay.
It is technically, literally just called a needle gun. It is a short range magic item. Give me 1 second here to bring it up. I had to make this quickly today, so it's not perfect yet. It's got a little crank. It's a small gadget that sprays needles at a target. The range is only 10-foot close range, 20-foot long range. On a hit, it'll deal 1d4 plus 2 magical piercing. And then all creatures within 5 feet of the target need to make a DC 11 dex save or take 1d10 extra piercing damage.
Nice.
So it's called a needle gun. You can add it to your inventory.
Okay.
I've already created it. It's just I had to use the sling, so it'll just say like it's a sling, but it is a little mini pop gun with a 10-foot close range, 20-foot long range. So you have to be in close to use it. That's all you guys find here.
And is that where we finish then?
I think that's a good place to finish. Had you went the right path, it was another fun option that you were going to happen, and you weren't going to find this place. But we'll save that for later.
What's important is that we got Brucie's stuff back. That's
sure
all that
did.
Really mattered out of it.
Sure did.
He's very, very valuable stuff.
Yep. I hope he wrote down what was all in it.
I'm sure he did.
Because I did not. Whatever the starting stuff was, I don't remember how much money he had. Maybe maybe Fox has it written down, but that was a little bit.
3 battle axe.
Yeah, that was a little bit longer session, but it was fun. Thanks, guys.